Mario Kart clones are very common. We've seen a lot of them throughout the years, and while some of them are really good, others can be really bad. But the situation with this game is a little bit different. First being an app game on the iOS store, and then being ported to the Nintendo Wii U, and then being ported to the Nintendo Switch, it's like, okay, what's going on here? Why has this game been ported 3 different times, and is it actually any good? I mean, clearly it has to be good, right? It's been ported to 3 different platforms. Well, I'm going to try and help explain that within this review. It's Hello Kitty Kruisers for Nintendo Switch. So what's the deal with Hello Kitty Kruisers? Why has it been ported to 3 different platforms? Well, unfortunately, I can't answer that question. But what I can answer to you is this game any good? Well, that comes down to a lot of different things. You see, when I first bought this game on the eShop, I found it on sale for $1.99. And retail, it's $29.99. $29.99 is criminal. I'm gonna come hot out of the gate and say $29.99 is criminal for this game. Do not buy it at that price point. This game is not that good for $29.99. $1.99, I can't complain too much, but I'm still gonna tell you what I think about it. Now, originally this used to be an app game, and that changed my opinion of this game a lot. Because when I first found it and played it, I didn't know that at first. But when I found out it was an app game, I was like, okay. As an app game, it's really not that bad. It's actually kind of good for what it is. I would play this game on the App Store. Now, it's on Apple App Store, so I can't play it because I don't have anything Apple. But granted, I don't even know if that's on the App Store anymore anyway. This game's like over 10 years old, so I don't know if it's even on there anymore. But as an app game, it's really not that bad. But when you take app games and translate them to console, it just doesn't work a lot of times. The physics and stuff are a lot different. With app games, they have a limited amount of stuff that they're working with. With the touchscreen and stuff, there's only so much they can do. Moving it over to console, it just did not translate out well for this game. It really didn't. And it's sad because, like, there's actually a lot of things that are going for this game, but the problem is, it's not that fun. The driving, the collision, the physics, the AI, everything is just not that good, unfortunately. There's 16 tracks in the game. There's a lot of tracks you can drive on. There's a lot of different cars. There's 10 characters that each have 3 different costumes. The cars have 3 different colors for them. And there's a lot of things going for it. It has local multiplayer for the Switch version, so that's pretty cool. But I said it's just not that great. The racing is rather boring. I had to slow down a lot of times because if I didn't slow down, you would just see me racing. You wouldn't see any of the AI because the AI is some of the worst AI I've ever seen in my life. It's super funny, it's hilarious, but it's also really bad. They either get stuck on walls or drive the wrong way. I was like, what is this? No, I remember when I first saw it, I was laughing. I saw this guy drive straight past me into a wall. I was like, okay. Like wow, the AI is really bad. And, you know, they have items in the game that, you know, you can hit people with or lay traps down. All standard stuff. There is one item that's a rainbow item, and when you use it, it like directs you around the course for you for a brief moment and gives you a boost. Don't use that. You might as well just drive around yourself. It's worse. When that item takes control, you are not well off with that thing. Oh, it's really bad. So okay, the driving is bad, the AI is bad, and all that. So what else does this game have going for it? Adventure mode. Adventure mode's really cool. I really like adventure mode. It's pretty basic. But with adventure mode, you're going around courses to go get apples or cupcakes, or you're doing a time trial or going through gates. It's pretty fun. A lot of them are pretty easy. There are some that are actually pretty difficult though. I really enjoyed adventure mode, and I wish more racing games would do something like that. I really do. The other thing is you're not driving just go-karts. You're driving go-karts, boats, and planes. I like that they gave you variety. I like that they changed that up. You don't see that a lot in other racing games either, so I do like that. So, you know, they do have a lot of things in this game. And if you look at it as a whole, instead of all the microtransactions, which would probably equal, you know, $20 or so, you're getting the whole game in one transaction. But the problem is, this was a mobile game, and then they brought it to console. That's the main issue, it just doesn't translate out well. As an app game, I would enjoy this. As a console game, unfortunately, it's just not that fun. But if you're looking at it for a young kid, or you really like the Hello Kitty franchise and you see it for $1.99, I'm not gonna say I recommend it, but you can't complain at a price point like that. It's Hello Kitty Cruisers for Nintendo Switch.